Hello, Facebook. Rebecca here, your vibe mentor, bringing you another video to help you raise your vibration. Wanted to chat with you today about your gifts. How many of you are pursuing your life purpose or identifying your gifts? It is critical in this day and age to understand who you are, what value you have to offer, what gifts you were made to bring to the world, and that is your only true path to happiness and fulfillment. So if you follow me, you know I talk a lot about this. I feel very, very passionately, and I honestly can say that the the reason I see for the world being so in chaos and in such a unhealthy state is the lack of our needs being met. That if we grew up as children understanding you are valuable and every need that you have deserves to be met, that love and respect should be a regular occurrence in your life all the time. Can you imagine what the world would look like if everybody understood that and felt that from an early age? If we never had the unworthiness thread programmed into our subconscious and we were encouraged to follow our gifts and our passions at an early age. This process of alchemy that can take many years is started at ages 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 instead of 30 and 40 and 50. Can you imagine? What would your life be like if you didn't feel unworthy? If you knew that you were worthy and valuable and you felt loved and respected all the time because you were using your gifts and you were contributing to the whole. Can you see how massive this is and why I have to keep talking about it? Your potential, your gifts are my why. They pull me out of bed every day. And I need you to know, we all collectively, the world needs you to know you are important, you are special, you were made on purpose, with a purpose, perfectly imperfect for your purpose. There is zero possible chance that you are an accident. It's statistically impossible for you to be an accident. So, are you acknowledging your gifts? Do you know that you have a purpose? And if not, how does that sit with you when I say that? Try it on for a minute. Tell yourself, allow the thoughts, the negative thoughts that say, you're not worthy, you're not lovable, there's something wrong with you, you're broken, nobody likes you, right? Even if they did see the real you, they probably wouldn't like you much more. Or heaven forbid, they do like you, but if you let them see the real you, they wouldn't. How fulfilling is your life? Do you love your job? Do you love the many hours and years that you spend in your entire life doing this thing that consumes so much of you? Do you feel fulfilled? Do you get pulled out of bed every day? Are you on fire and lit up at least once every day? Do you have a sense of there's got to be more? This isn't quite right. Ugh, that sense of anxiety. When will it go away? Why does it keep bothering me? Or heaven forbid, the depression about the past, the lost time, the mistakes made, the shame that comes along with unworthiness and depression and anxiety. Do they haunt you? Because they don't have to. And you don't have to live that way. That there is more. And I can honest to God tell you for 100% fact, I know it to be true because I've lived it. I've been there. I know. And one of my gifts is I'm a problem solver. So that sense of there's got to be more, something isn't quite right. Why? I'm a good person. Why do people keep treating me bad? Why is life so hard? Luckily, those questions, I couldn't leave them alone. I had to find the solution. The problem solver, the investigator in me, my gifts and talents would not let me rest until I found the solution. And guess what? There is one. Your gifts, your passion, your joy, your purpose, they are all the guiding way. They are the way. They are the guideposts. They are the road signs. They are the indicators of your path. They are the solution to this issue, this problem, right? That if we continue to deny our purpose, if we deny the issues, if we ignore the problems, all it does is create more anxiety. Anxiety is there to teach you what you need to do something about, right? We get anxious, we get excited. A test is coming, a test is coming. What does that mean? Study, right? It means be present, be here now, and do what you can in this moment to fix that problem. But to go, I don't have a purpose, I can't quit my job, how will I ever support my family, right? We ignore, and it just perpetuates. It deepens the soul sickness of there's got to be more. I know I have a purpose. I'm supposed to enjoy my life, right? True happiness will always be out of reach as long as we deny it, right? There's a genius in all of us. Every single one of us is valuable. Every single one of us is a critical piece of the puzzle of the collective whole, that we're supposed to support each other with our gifts instead of judging each other or comparing or trying to be the same or trying to be normal, right? Everybody has a genius in you, right? But if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it's going to spend its whole life feeling stupid. So if you're trying to tell yourself you should be happy in this life, you should stay at this job, you should, stop shoulding all over yourself. You're like a tree or a fish trying to climb a tree. It's not going to work. It's not sustainable, right? You're trying to live a life that you were not designed for, and it's just not going to work, right? The secret sauce is tapping into your own magic. And now, what comes up is, I don't have any magic. I don't have any gifts. I'm not special. Notice that. That is trauma talk. That is complex trauma. That is childhood programming. That is adults who didn't treat you right, who didn't love you, who didn't reflect your value to you, who said, go away, you're annoying me. Kids should be seen, not heard, right? Your needs were ignored, and that was not right. Your needs are valid, and they should have been heard and met and seen and loved. You are inherently valuable because you were born. Period. End of story. Because you breathe. You were made by your Creator for a purpose. Because you breathe, you are valuable. And anybody who doesn't see that is broken themselves. Hurt people hurt people. It's not about you. And again, there comes one of my gifts. My job is to love you, to encourage you, to be the appropriate mirror. You grew up in a hall of mirrors. That mirror told you you were 4 feet wide and 4 feet tall, and that was wrong. You are 6 feet tall and 2 feet wide and freaking amazing. You're awesome. We love you. We need you in your gifts. We need you shining bright and beautiful. It's not too late. It's never too late. You're never trapped. There's always a way out. So if you have this gift, but you haven't seen it yet, why, right? Because 1, you weren't told you had a gift, so you weren't taught to look for it. 2, you were made to feel bad about yourself, so you buried your authentic self. You became ashamed of it. You felt like if they saw the real me, they really wouldn't like me, so you hid it. You either hide behind isolation and seclusion and superficial relationships and no real intimacy, not really ever putting yourself out there, or you hide behind the jokester, the funny guy. We laugh about how life is really unfulfilling. Living the dream. It's all hiding, right? Again, I've been there, right? And life didn't get better until I finally acknowledged and said, I have a purpose. I have value. And when I was finally willing and ready, right, to look at it differently and saying, I have a purpose, I have value. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to find it. Things got infinitely better from that point. There was hope. There was renewed zest for life. No, I didn't know what it was. I was still in the corporate job. I still was a single mom, still leaving a narcissistic ex, right? But I had hope. And I knew in my soul, right? You can feel the truth of that. Try the other on, right? Instead of all those nasty words and all those nasty beliefs about not being enough, did you notice how in your body, That sinking feeling of like, oh my God, the weight of the world, the depression, right? You feel like you're under a 10,000 ton weight, right? Try on the opposite. I am valuable. I am worthy. I have something to offer. I can help people. I can make the world a better place. My joy is my compass. I get to be happy. I get to do the things I love. Feel the expansion. Feel the shoulders fall back. Feel the heart open. Feel the excitement, the elation, the lightness that comes over your body. There's no denying that. Your body knows the truth. The body keeps the score, right? It is possible. And I'm telling you, I have lived this. This is my gift. I have solved the problem. I have cracked the code. I can show you how it's possible. And I'm here because we need you, right? It's not just because I'm awesome. No, you're awesome. You're phenomenal. And you've got so much hidden down inside you. Your genius is buried and it's dying to come out. That dark night of the soul, the depression, the anxiety, the soul sickness, it's all begging for you to come to this place where you say, I'm ready. I don't care what fears I have. I don't care what worries I have. I can't live this life anymore. Is it a now or a later thing for you? Are you going to keep waiting? Are you going to come alive? Are you going to give it a chance? Just give it a try. If you've experienced any kind of depression or dark night of the soul, you know that your methods are not working. You've come to a point where you've said, I've tried everything and it doesn't work. I'm a good person and they still hurt me. I do the right thing and the world seems against me. It's because we live in a certain kind of simulation, a certain kind of game with certain kinds of rules. And until you know how it works, you can't make it work for you. But I got it figured out, right? And I only say that so that you don't get down, right? I very, very quickly overcame the depression and anxiety. I will tell you, I really did not want to live anymore. There was a point where I went to work, I took care of my child. I was so in my head, these haunting thoughts like demons and gremlins crawling all over my brain all day long, never let me see the positive, the happiness, the possibilities, the potential. So stuck in the past of what did I do wrong? How did I fix this? How do I fix this? How do I get out of this? I feel trapped. I can't escape. I can't make this pain end. When will it end? I was there. That's why I'm here, is because I know it doesn't have to be this way. Nobody deserves that life. Everybody deserves joy. Everybody deserves their passions. Right? It is your gift. Your passion is your gift, right? Yeah, there's still going to be challenges. It's still going to be uncertain. It's not going to be all rainbows, butterflies, unicorns, and cups of tea all the time. But here's the trick, is it doesn't have to hurt. It doesn't have to be painful. It doesn't have to be heavy or dense. That the challenges, they come and you see them and you're like, okay, I get this. I see the gift in this. I can learn and shift and adapt and grow quickly and move right on out of it. You're guided, you're supported, you have community, right? We all support each other. You're not alone. You're around people who love you and are kind to you and they respect you and they reflect your appropriate value to you regularly, consistently, without fail. You don't have to worry about being abandoned anymore. It is possible. It's literally, there's like a toolbox. It's really not all that complicated that somebody should have given you when you were in your childhood. And with this toolbox, with all these tools, it's easy, it's fun, it flows, it's enjoyable, it's freaking awesome. I don't know how many words I'm allowed to say on Facebook, so I got to be careful. But it just starts accepting with it that you have a purpose, right? All you have to do is in this moment say, okay, fine, I have a purpose. Then what? Ask the question. You are as king when you are asking a question. Remain as king and say, what is my purpose? What is my next step? The only two questions you have to ask, what is my purpose and what is my next step? And you have guidance as long as you listen to it and you trust yourself. Don't doubt. That's when the process of alchemy begins. It's like making soup. right? I love being happy. I love yoga. I love helping people. I love problem solving. I love psychology. I love neuroscience. Let me put this all together. This is the soup of life for Rebecca, right? I become an expert because I cannot stop searching neuroscience. I'm in bed at 11 o'clock at night and I'm learning more. Complex trauma, are you kidding me? This is how we get out of it. This is freaking awesome. I have the inner drive, the pull to learn more, to be the expert, right? That makes me awesome and amazing at this because I love it, right? There is a joy and a bliss and a passion that is untouchable, right? If I try to be Michael Jordan, I will always be second best and probably not even that, right? If you try to be somebody else, you try to be what they say you should, you will never excel the way you can if you pursue your passions and your interests. Like the soup, right? Add a little broth, add a little vegetables, add some salt, add some pepper, add some basil. Taste it. I don't quite like this. I need a little more of this and that and a little less of that and this, and fix it. Right? Fix it. You see a problem? Fix it. You see a need? Meet it. It's all in your hands. You are the one. You are the only one. You are the one for you. I had the Disney complex as a child. I wanted my knight in shining armor to come in and save me and whisk me off my feet and take me to a beautiful castle where I lived happily ever after and never had any problems. Guess what? The knight in shining armor, that beautiful, handsome man with big muscles on the white horse, I still fantasize. He never came. He's still coming. But guess what? I gotta be the one first. I am the one. You are the one. And when you become the one, then your knight in shining armor comes riding in. Then your beautiful queen comes to love on you. Then your dreams flow from you. You are powerful beyond measure. Your creator, God the divine, he, she, it, they, them put something amazing inside of you. You are a spark of the divine. God literally lives inside of you. There's nothing that can stop you when you are in your purpose and in alignment with your creative purpose, right? With your creator, following the guidance, unstoppable, untouchable, unfallible. Isn't that where you want to be? Or do we want to continue to live the world's path for us and fight and resist and strive and hope and pray and wish, right? What's it going to take? You are the one, right? So Disney is a perfect example. Look at Walt Disney. He was drawing as a child. He was drawing and doodling from day one. As soon as he could pick up a pencil, he was drawing. He would draw strange and odd characters that people really didn't think were too interesting. But he pursued that passion. That was his dream. He wanted to take art and make it entertainment. And look what he did. He had that passion. That was those moments in childhood before you got squashed, before the world told you who you didn't have a right to be. It's still in you. It never goes away. He built a freaking empire, man. He is the most infamous brand, most infamous entertainment company in the world because that was his magic. He tapped into it, right? I love the way Les Brown says it, that the graveyard is the richest place on planet Earth. Why? Because, and I have to read it so I can quote him correctly, there are books never published, ideas never harnessed, songs never sung, and drama pieces never acted. Don't die with your music still inside of you. Research says, all studies point to, on your deathbed, the things that you will regret are the things that you didn't do. Not the things that you did, not the things you failed at, the things you didn't do. You are dying with your music inside of you, the soul sickness that is begging you to just give it a chance. Open up. Right? Your potential is my why, right? And my gift is helping people find their purpose because I've gone through this path, because I had that problem solving gift. That is one of my characteristics. One of my strengths is investigation, right? I had to study psychology and neuroscience and all of the tools necessary to work within this game, right? I have developed a one-of-a-kind system. It's a formula that combines the psychology, the neuroscience, the biohacks, right? It's all connected with the study of self to identify your life purpose, right? My gift is nurturing you so that you can be the queen of your queendom or the king of your kingdom, right? You are the one. You need guidance and support. You need someone to love on you, to cheerlead you, right? To help you heal complex trauma, to spot the patterns and say, that's the trauma talking, that's not you, to be the appropriate mirror, not the hall of mirrors, to remove the fear of being seen, to remove the threat of unworthiness that literally dictates everything you do in your life. We pull that weed. We leave the open space that's left when the weed is gone, and we fill it with your divine purpose, right? We disseminate everything. No, we disintegrate everything that holds you back, right? I know it seems difficult, but you don't have to do it alone. We're literally not meant to do it alone. And if you follow me at all, you know I talk a lot about the chemical cocktail that is created when we have connection, when we have support, when we have true intimacy, true love and connection. It's literally equivalent to OxyContin. It's no wonder we have an epidemic of it. So I'm going to stop there. I literally could talk about this all day long. Don't quit. Don't give up. Ask for help. You got this. The world needs you to shine your light. You are beautiful, perfectly imperfect for your purpose. Now, I'm going to drop a link below to schedule time to talk to me. Free 30 minutes. We'll talk through, do you have trauma? How is that playing out in your life? What are the limiting beliefs that you need to uproot? And what is your purpose? Clarify your vision. I can do all of that in 30 minutes. I've been doing it for months. I've got it down to a science. If you want to talk to me, you can sign up below, but you have to be serious. You have to be ready. This has got to be a now, not a later thing. I don't want to deal with, not that I don't want to deal with, it's a waste of everybody's time if you're not ready. If you're mostly ready, you're on the edge, you're almost there, and you just need to see the evidence, 30 minutes is all you need. But if you are feeling like, I don't really want to change my life, I want change, but I don't really want to do what it's going to take, then I please ask you not to waste my time. I do a lot for free, and I show up for you guys every day, and I would ask for the respect of not wasting my time if you're not all in. I love you. I will continue to support you. I will continue to give you free value. I have a free accelerator coming up next week. If you'd rather join that, DM me, whatever you need to do, let me know. Say yes below. I'm happy to share that with you until you are ready. But please don't sign up for the call if you're not ready. All right. I truly am sending you love as much as I can through the screen, which is a fair amount. So feel it. Know that you are special. This is not a gimmick. This is not a trick. I'm not telling you a lie. So if you hear I'm not special or you hear I don't have a gift, that is trauma talking. That is someone else's program. So don't listen. Pull that weed. Namaste, my friends. I love you.